Hey Gemini, we're going to do a reading. It's going to be good for 4 to 6 weeks, and I'm trying a different angle, so hopefully I can get a few more cards in there. It's hard to read it sideways, but I'm going to try not to hit the it's not a tripod, but the thing that's holding the camera, so alright, first things first, this is a general reading, so not everything may apply, so don't make it fit. You know what's going on in your life. So like I said earlier, this is good for 4 to 6 weeks. There is no gender in tarot, so this is about the person's characteristics. We all have masculine and feminine characteristics. That's what I'm referring to. And, if I feel it, I will tell you if it's a guy or a girl, because sometimes we'll get that impression. Okay? Everybody reads differently, so I encourage you to, come up with your own reading, following your own intuition. Okay? And that's the other thing. Use your best judgment. No one can tell you what to do. Okay? This is for entertainment and educational purposes. So hopefully, you'll learn something. I'll probably learn something. I may say the wrong number, the wrong suit. If I catch it, Wheel of Fortune, there you go. If I catch it, I'll put it in the comments. Feel free to if you do. I don't edit my videos. Okay. Personal readings are available, so look in the description box if you're interested, and give me 2 or 3 days to respond, because I have a full-time job and some, so it's hard to get everything in there. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm just gonna start with one of the decks. Hold on a second. I need a bigger damn desk. And like I said, I apologize. I may hit the thing that's holding the camera, so I don't mean to. I'm very clumsy. Anybody who knows me knows how clumsy I am. Okay, we'll get the cards out, and then I'll do the reading, but I may tell you some stuff in the meanwhile, like the Wheel of Fortune, that these numbers may mean something to you also. So the number 10 in the major arcana, the cards in the major hit a heavier, pack a bigger punch, but this is a wish card. This is things turning in your favor. It's very, the Wheel of Fortune, it's very fortuitous. Okay, so this is coming up in the future. Right now you're dealing with a little bit of unhappiness. Something didn't turn out the way you want it. Doesn't mean it won't, just it didn't so far. Okay, and then I may or may not clarify, just depends on how I feel. And then, like I said before, everybody reads differently. Okay, I use the Rider-Waite, and I also use intuition. I encourage you to do the same. And I'm trying to get these videos out more often, but it is really hard. Like I said, see, something did not turn out right. You didn't get the recognition that you wanted for something. You've got clarity on it, though. You're holding on to what you've got. Looks like you beat the devil on something, a vice, a toxic relationship, toxic situation. you beat it. So, all right, let's go with what we've got so far. I don't have a definite number to pull out. This is what I've got. Let me check the camera. Sorry. I'm sorry if anything is not on screen. Like I said, this is a new angle, and oh, see, I told you I'd hit it. Sorry. Oh, no, Pumpkin, it's me. Sorry, Champ. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Three of Cups. Shh, Champ, Champ. You're a good boy. Yeah. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down. Good boy. Go. Go. Alright. We've got the Three of Cups upside down. Now, right side up, this is partying. This is, it could be a third-party situation, you know, whether the third party is a person interfering with a relationship or a situation, or if it's a work situation interfering with a relationship or a situation, but it's upside down. Right side up, it's, you know, happy, party hardy. Upside down, just the opposite of that. Something has not worked out in your favor. Something, there's a little bit of disappointment. There may be overindulgence. So something didn't turn out the way you had wanted. We've got the Knight of Wands upside down. Now the court cards, the queens, the kings, the pages, and the knights, when they're right side up, they're decent, you know, people, unless they're, you know, well, the wands. This guy's a player. So, right side up, he's kind of an ass. Upside down, he's kind of an ass. You know, not all players are bad, you know, they like freedom, you know, whatever, to each his own. So, this Knight of Wands upside down is someone that could be either a potential lover or love interest turning jealous, or someone you're working with turning jealous, someone who's going to cause conflict. They're kind of a player type person. They can be in and out of your situation or whatever it is, you know. Sometimes they're good time Charlies. They're only there, you know, good weather friend. They're only there when things are going good. And, you know, they disappear on you. But upside down, like I said, this person could cause conflict. They, you know, because they're jealous of something. They're jealous of, you know, if it's a love interest, they're jealous of a rival, or if it's a work situation or a sibling, they're jealous of you personally. Okay. Discord, frustration. Work interfered with is referenced, so it's not always work, but that is mentioned. We have it next to another knight, who is the Knight of Cups, and this one is an emotional knight. It's an emotional card. The cup represents love. The cup represents an offer. So usually when you get either the Knight or the Page of Cups, it's an offer of love or an offer that you will love. Okay? Right side up, this represents also in and outs, a situation or a person that's in and out of your life, your work situation, whatever, you know, like traveling salesman, whatever. It can represent offers, a new offer of love, a new offer that you will love, attraction between two people, forgiveness. It can represent taking action. This is like, this person represents someone that's a bit of a dreamer. like a poet, someone that's, you know, artsy, that kind of person. It's a message, a proposition, an invitation. Okay, and it's up to you to take it. So it is an offer. It's falling in love. So if you're not meeting somebody new, you may be meeting somebody new really soon. If you're in a relationship, it may be a new chapter of this relationship, going to a new level. And it is right next to the Wheel of Fortune. This is a number 10. It's from the Major Arcana. And 10s are ends of cycles. Okay, and like I said, these numbers may mean something to you. This is a wish card. So something that you're wishing for will be happening. I'm feeling for most of you it hasn't happened yet. You may have already met that person. A lot of you may be wishing for love. You may have already met them. That may be coming in the future. The Wheel of Fortune is divine intervention, divine support, divine approval. You're on the right path. End of a cycle. This is success. This is your luck turning to the better. New conditions, creative evolutions. So whatever you're wishing for, it will eventually happen. We've got the Four of Swords upside down. The Four of Swords is a card of healing. And this person's not dead. It represents somebody resting, you know, gathering their strength and everything. It is upside down. So that references being done with the healing and being ready to get out there. If you're getting over a relationship, this is getting ready to get out there. You're ready for it. You're wanting it. It's renewed activity. It's movement. It's success. Right next to it, it's the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is indecision. She's blindfolded by choice, which is fine. She can take the blindfold off. But this is having to make a decision and not really knowing what to do. There's something blocking. There's some kind of, whether there's no communication or some kind of roadblock. It could be this person did this to themselves, so it could be the block is self-induced. The indecision could be self-induced. You're not afraid. You're afraid to make a decision, so you don't want to move at all. Okay, it's kind of a stalemate. It's kind of a pause. It can be second guessing yourself. So there's something you're going to need to make a decision about. It could be about this new person. It could be about this new offer that you will love. If you had the Three of Pentacles, I would say that it was a work situation. Somebody inviting you to work with them. That could be a possibility also. But with the cups here, I'm getting, sorry, I didn't mean to hit it. I'm getting that it's more relationship. Someone's going to give you an offer, like to ask you out or to date or whatever. You may have a choice between two. You know, one's, you know, bit of an ass. One's, you know, they're both in and out of your life, but one's good-hearted and one's, you know, like a player, you know. But these are both in-out energies. So, like I said, it could be traveling. You could have a spouse that travels. You only get to see him part of the time. And this person is someone who's in and out, usually by choice. They ghost you, or they have another life somewhere else. You know, that may be what you have to make a decision with. Maybe more exciting, more fiery, more passionate with this, you know, player. But this other person's more solid and more, you know, down to earth, more committed. That may be the decision for you. So those of you that are wanting it, you're going to have a choice. If the Lover's card comes out, that's definitely a choice, but you're trying to make a decision, you know, soon, either now or in the future. Okay? Half of you, I feel, haven't met this person, either of these people yet. Okay? And then you've got the Ace of Cups upside down, and it's your cup runneth over and all that jazz. It's, you know, it represents genuine love, great love. It's the beginning of something great. All the aces are the beginning. You've got another one here. All the aces are the beginning of something great. This is particularly love, you know, or something that you will love. It's upside down, so there's some kind of speed bump. There's some kind of we were mentioning roadblock. So this roadblock is going to continue for a minute. There's some kind of instability involved. You may be deciding to wait to make that decision. I don't see a tower, so it looks like at this point you're going to be able to make the decision on your own. But if you get a tower, then it's going to be made for you, you know. But maybe things, you know, aren't quite working out quite the way you want it to. But, you know, if you hang in there, this is a card that, you know, reminds you to remember your blessings. Okay, remember what you worked hard for. Remember what you've got, what you didn't have, and what you've got. The Six of Wands is a card of recognition, a job well done. It's upside down right now, so your rewards are going to be delayed. Somebody that's got, you know, one over on you, or got a better position, or, you know, won the draw, whatever. They may be an ass to you. They may be, you know, rub it in your face. Could be somebody at work. Could be a rival. It says, watch for a successful enemy. So somebody that, you know, may have won at something before. It's not a new... I'm feeling it's not a new enemy. It's feeling like someone known to you. It's probably in the work relationship, or if it's in the romantic sense, then you know who it is. That would be like the ex or somebody, you know. You've got the Ace of Swords. This card is the beginning of something great. It's clarity. It's truth. It's an epiphany. Conquest. Triumph of power. Great activity. So you're going to have a lot of shit going on. There could be news for the birth of a heroic child. I always say make a note, because when someone's having a kid, you never really know if that's the one they're talking about. But, you know, like a couple of years from now, you'll know whose child is the heroic one. This represents championship. If you are doing interviews or taking tests, it's passing, it's acing them. It can also represent birth and death. Like a death, rebirth, like putting something to rest, starting something new, not somebody dying. Okay? It's right next to the Four of Pentacles, which, if you notice, this guy's holding on to his shit. Now, a lot of the times greed is assigned to this. I always take it as protecting what's yours. So this is of or about the home, about money. It can be holding on to, holding back, holding money, holding info, holding emotions, holding something, okay? Protecting what's yours. It's also assured material gains. So you're going to be successful monetarily, whether it's big or little. It represents success, gifts, inheritance. Now, inheritance doesn't always mean somebody has to pass away. Somebody can stop driving and decide to give you their car. You know? It can be something as simple as that. Or giving you their favorite old leather coat. You know? Whatever. They don't have to pass away for it to be an inheritance. And it also, I think it referenced gift too. Hold on a second, let me look. Was it 4? Yeah, I did say gifts. Okay, I couldn't remember. And then, like I said earlier, it's next to the 15, which is the devil. And the devil is vices, toxic relationships, people doing voodoo, black magic on you, you know, evil eye, that kind of shit. Obsession, feeling stuck. You've got it upside down, so it's not being stuck. It's not being materialistic. It's overcoming pride. It's beginning spiritual understanding. So you're not as materialistic. So you're looking to the higher, you know, the higher vibrations in life. It can be kicking habits. It can be, you know, kicking toxicity, depression, illness. Okay. Yeah, I may forget, but I don't do all the cards, but the ones that I know and remember, I'm not going to remember them all, but the Capricorn. The devil represents Capricorn. Okay, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn. That enemy could be a Capricorn. Tells me you're going to win against them. So if it's a love rival, you're going to end up winning. You're going to be seeing something clearly. You're going to be walking away from something. You've got the 8 of Cups. Usually this card is walking away from something that you need to walk away from. These cups right here are all full. None of them are empty or spilled. So this person is unhappy enough to walk away from all these beautiful cups. The next cup in line is the 9 of Cups. That's a wish card. So this person's walking to their wish fulfillment. There's not enough for him here with the 8. That's not enough. Someone's not given their all. Whether it's the relationship or a job situation, whatever. But they're walking to their wish fulfillment. Okay? It's right next to the Knight of Pentacles. He's the slowest. Here's the Devil upside down again. He's the slowest. You got somebody spying on you. Empress. Just can't. Look at all these good cards. Look at all these good cards. Damn. These are all like wish cards and shit in a row. That one's a yes card. That one's recognition. A Ten of Cups upside down is a wish card. Right side up, it's a wish card. Ten of Pentacles. That's having everything. Star card, Aquarius, that's a wish card. The Death card is Scorpio. That has something to do with the beginning and of the ending of something bad, the beginning of something great. Just like that other card we talked about. High Priestess is Pisces. That's intuition. You may be dealing with a Pisces. You may be feeling like a Pisces. Oh, sorry. I told you I'd be hitting it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me make sure it's still... Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm not going to do the Devil card again because that's a duplicate. It's just confirming what's there. Like I said, Eight of Cups, you're walking away. This is something like if someone doesn't give you all of their heart, you don't want nothing to do with it. You don't want anybody half-assing anything. Okay? So this is walking away. There's some kind of disappointment in some kind of situation. Could be love, could be work, could be living situation, could be where you're living, your neighborhood. It can also be wanting to be left alone. It can also be a new journey. The Knight of Pentacles, let's do him. Knight of Pentacles, he is upside down. Like I said, it's the slowest, the very slowest knight in the deck. He is upside down. Upside down it's still, either way, it's a lone wolf type situation, or it's next to a card of possibly wanting to be left alone. So possibly the hurt, someone that had hurt you has got you to the point where you're wanting to be left alone. You're, and we all have to mourn relationships, so you get kind of unprogressive, careless, just kind of timid within yourself, just, I want to say depressed. It doesn't say depressed, but I want to say depressed because it's just withdrawing, It's next to the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is upside down. It's already happened. It's, exactly what it's showing there. It is someone who has put all these fucking swords in your back. You are always this person, okay? They didn't just kill you. This is overkill, okay? It's also a 10. 10s are ends of cycles, just like the Wheel of Fortune. It's the end of a cycle. All the bad shit is over with. That soon shall pass. All this bad shit that you had to go through to get to where your wish fulfillment, it's all going to be in the past, okay? This card literally means overthrow of evil, courage to rise again, looking to spirit for help, some success, some profit. And right next to it is the Chariot. The Chariot is the fastest card in the whole deck. So we're going from the slowest to the fastest. And The Chariot is a very, very good card. It's number 7. It represents Cancer. Yeah, it represents Cancer. It has to do with fast movement, action, travel. Right side up, it's very, very good. This card upside down, right side up, has to do with travel, vehicles, generally vehicles of any kind, whether it's an airplane or a bus or, you know, a little beep beep car, whatever. Has to do with vehicles, buying, controlling, directing, maintenance, whatever. You may have a job that deals with vehicles. You may be driving all the time. It has to do with that. It's moving forward. It's making the correct choices. Triumph in all areas. Awesome card. Awesome card. This is a card of success. Another card of success. So this whole reading is about success. This is a card of those who achieve greatness. That's you. This card is you. It's for you. It's in your reading. You're going to be achieving something great, okay? So your mental and physical well-being, your mental and physical strength is going to be leading you to fulfillment. Whether it's in your job, whether it's just, you know, your mindset, whatever. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is like the jackpot card, okay? That, like I said before, the aces are all the beginning of something great. You got 3 out of 4. The Ace of Pentacles, like I said, is the jackpot card. This is a new car, a new house, a new job. Could be a new relationship, but it's generally money. Could be, you know, the beginning of a new family. Pentacles or family. You know, legacy, family, money. So this is a new start, a new resource. It's the beginning of everything card. You know, whether you're starting out or not, your start from here on out is going to be awesome. Okay? This is the beginning of wealth. It can represent gold, prosperity, pleasure, a promotion, or the next step. It's right next to the Chariot, which is forward motion. So those of you that are in, you know, a career, a lot of you are going to get promoted. You're going to be getting the next step, the next level. In a relationship, it's the same thing. It's going to be the next level. If you're just meeting someone, it's going to be the next level. This is in the future, okay? You're going to, like I said, a lot of you haven't met that person yet, okay? Next 4 to 6 weeks, give or take, okay? And then you've got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles is also a small inheritance too. And like I said, you know, that could be someone gifting you their car, okay? Or their leather couch, whatever, okay? Queen of Wands, this is someone who's an influencer. This is a yes card. This is a wish card. So here again, you're getting another wish card. A right side up wish card. You're getting another wish card, okay? So the only thing missing is the Magician. Everything is in your hands. Your future is what you make it, okay? She's the only one that has a cat. She's very intuitive. Cats are very smart, very intuitive. They see and hear shit we don't. Okay? Listen to your cats. If you have cats, this may be of significance. Okay? So she's an influencer. It's a yes card. It's a wish card. This is someone who inspires, whether they're a girl or a guy. Someone who inspires. Someone who's determined, passionate. This is someone who's a true friend. They know what they want. They have a great power to attract. This could be you, but generally what I'm getting is this is someone close to you. Whether this is a future love or a current love, current coworker, current family member. This is someone who is true, a true friend, someone who is, you can trust them. You know, they make sound decisions. You can ask them for, you know, advice. They're kind, generous. This also represents success in undertakings. You've got success times like 4 or 5. So whatever you're going to pour your shit into is going to be successful. This is a spy card. The Page of Swords is a spy. Excuse me. Someone's going to be checking you out. Someone's going to be watching you. Probably from the sidelines. I don't take it as a stalker card, but it could be. Excuse me. Generally, it's if it's pertaining to work, it's having like background checks done. That may involve you, but it is a spy card. Okay. It can be a possible deceptive messenger. Someone may, you know, throw a monkey wrench in the works, try to, you know, stir the pot a little bit. Someone, you know, there was jealousy earlier. Someone's going to be jealous of your success. They're going to try to, you know, throw a roadblock. They're going to try to be the roadblock. This could be a young person also, someone younger than you, or it could be someone who's immature. Okay, but if they're gonna stir the pot, it's probably somebody immature anyway. Okay, you're gonna handle it with grace and dexterity. You're gonna be very gracious about it. It looks like you're going to let somebody off the hook about something. Is this the one? No, I didn't do these, did I? Okay, I'll pull a few more and then we'll wrap it up. This is a really good reading. I might title this Success. There is going to be new love for some of you. There's going to be a new level of love for, I believe, most of y'all. King of Cups. He's someone who, he feels greatly, but he doesn't let you see his feelings. So that could be you. That could be someone in your circle, someone that you're interested in. This could be someone that you're wondering how they're feeling. High Priestess, number 2. That's a Pisces. 6 of Swords, you may be choosing to go somewhere with less conflict, less trouble. Something might be keeping you up at night. Temperance is patience. Here's the Ace of Pentacles again. Temperance is patience and learning how to mix things. Juggling, handling 2 things. Here's the Ace of Cups right side up. And the celebration, the partying, it's all going to work in your favor. Your ships are coming in after you've picked up your cups that haven't spilled and moved on. After you've healed, this is getting money back. You get the money back. 10 of Pentacles. It's all going to work out for you. You've got quite a few good cards here. Let's see. King of Cups. I think I already said it. He doesn't show his emotions. He feels greatly, but he doesn't show his emotions. He's an upstanding person. He knows what he wants. He or she, doesn't matter. They're a person of action, compassion. This could be somebody that's skilled in law and trade. They could be in the church. They could be in some other kind of institution like education, government. They're kind, considerate, responsible, generous, creative, in the arts. So this could be what you're wanting to be. This could be what you're looking for. This could be you. The High Priestess, the number 2 from the Major Arcana, representing Pisces. Oh, Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. Something just fell. So confirmation, you may very well be dealing with a Pisces. The High Priestess is mute. They're the keeper of secrets, so you may be wanting to keep things private right now. He's next to the King, who keeps his feelings private, so you may be wanting to keep your feelings hidden right now, whether it's for a person or a situation. You're going to keep your cards close to the vest. You're not going to let everybody know what you're thinking. The High Priestess represents no communication, keeping something hidden, keeping something to yourself, inner wisdom, hidden influences at work. Art is referenced again. You got 2 art cards next to each other. It's either going to be an artistic dreamer, poets mentioned again, a dreamy kind of person. And then, like I said, 6 of Swords. You may choose to just go on vacation, get the hell out of there. You know, if someone's going to stir the pot, you know, you may choose to just get the hell out of there. Go on vacation, go to calmer waters, come back later, you know, change of scenery, change a job, change of, you know, residence, whatever, okay? This represents major improvements, guidance. The future will be better. Journey to a new home by water. Now, you could be journeying by water. The new home could be by water. You could be traveling over water. The new home could be someone else's home near water. It also references proxy, sending somebody to represent you in some situation. It could also be a journey of consciousness. Okay? But that's a very good reading for you guys. I'm going to pull some timing cards. If you have a question as to when something may happen, when am I going to meet the one, when am I going to get that raise, when am I going to move, whatever, pick A, B, or C, and that'll be the answer. Or you can have 3 questions, 3 answers. For everyone, it's going to be 60. It's in the past. So I always take that as let it go. Okay. A is 21 July. B is 31 next couple of days. C is 38 by the end of the year. And like I said before, these numbers may mean something to you. And to repeat, for everyone, 60, it's in the past. So we need to let something go. A is 21 July. B is 31 next couple of days. C is 38 by the end of the year. Okay? And then I've got a Korean deck. They use flowers for predicting. I'll pull one for you. I got to look it up in the book. Well, that one came out, so that's 2 of them. All right, we'll go with these 2. They fell out. We've got number 19 and number 8. And these plants, usually they're medicinal. I'm not going to read everything that it says about them. Okay, this one is the Korean epimedium. And the flower language is, I want to hold you. So I take that as someone wants to hold you. it could be you want to hold someone else, but I always take it as someone's longing to hold you. Okay? I may title that Someone's Longing to Hold You. New love. And then 8, number 8. And this one is whitlow grass. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like it has little yellow flowers. Whitlow grass, the flower language is, you are indifferent to me. Take it however you want. Let's see. It's usually used as a vegetable. That's good. It bears fruit in the summer. That's pretty cool. And then what was the other one? 19 has triple leaves. It's used for food as well. And the stems are used for medicinal purposes. I love this box. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. If you like the way I read, please consider subscribing, clicking the like button. I don't know where the hell the hype button is, but if you can do it, you can hype it, please do. It's a bit of an enigma. I've heard somebody say that if you're on your phone, if you hit the sprocket and slide it to the left or the right, I don't know which, that's where the hype button is. I have no idea. I haven't been able to locate it myself. So help me out. But until next time, I'm trying to get these up more often. Please bear with me. Like I said, I'm working more than a full-time schedule. So, and I've had some, medical issues lately too. So anyway, until next time, have a blessed day. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Time is the most important thing that you can give someone, and thank you for giving me yours. Okay? Have a blessed day. Thank you.